Students, today I am going to discussing about the topic service primitives and relationship of services to protocols. So, a service is formally specified by a set of primitives available to a user process to access the service. So, the service generally includes set of various primitives. A primitive simply means operations. So, a service is specified by a set of operations that are available and given to user or other various entities to access the service. And these primitives tell the service to perform some action or report on an action taken by a peer entity. And set of primitives available depends on the nature of the service being provided, and service primitives will be different for connection oriented services and connection-less services. And there are different types of connection oriented service primitives and connection-less service primitive, and this figure shows the 6 service primitives that are provide a simple connection oriented service. So the first service primitive is listen. So listen is a operation. So listen operation is established in a connection oriented means a block is waiting for a incoming connection. That is, when server is ready to accept request of incoming connection, it simply put these primitives into action. That means the listen primitive simply waiting for incoming connection request. And the next connection oriented service primitive is connect. Connect means establish a connection with a waiting peer. That is, this primitive is used to connect the server simply by creating or establishing connection with waiting peer. And the next service primitive is accept. So this primitive simply accept the incoming connection from peer. So the next is receive. This primitive afterwards blocks the server, and receive primitive simply wait for the incoming messages. And the next service primitive is send. So send means send a message to the peer. That is, this primitive is put into action by the client to transmit its request, that is followed by putting receive primitive into action to get the reply. And send primitive simply send or transfer the message to the peer. And the last connection oriented service primitive is disconnect. So disconnect means terminate a connection, and this primitive is simply used to terminate or end the connection, after which no one will be able to send any of the messages. So it is used to terminate the connection. So these are the 6 different types of connection oriented service primitive. And also we have 2 types of connection less service primitive, that are unique data and facility or report. So unique data primitive is simply required to send packet of data or information, and facility or report are the primitives required for getting details about the performance and working of the network, such as delivery statistics or report. So these are the types of service primitives. And next we are going to discussing about, this figure shows the packet sent in a simple client server interaction on a connection oriented network. So in this figure we have a client machine and server machine. There is a client process in client machine and a server process in server machine. So first, clients send a connection request using the connect service primitive. And the next step is for the server to execute the receive service primitive. Execute the receive to prepare to accept the first request. So normally the server does this immediately upon being released from the listen, and before the acknowledgement can get back to the client. And the receive call blocks the server. Then the client executes the send service primitive to transmit its request, followed by the execution of receive to get the reply. And the arrival of request packet at the server machine unblocks the server so it can handle the request. and after it has done the work, the server uses send service primitive to return the answer to the client. An arrival of this packet unblocks the client and which can now inspect the answer. If the client has additional requests, it can handle them now. So, when the client is done, it executes the disconnect service request to terminate the connection. Usually, an initial disconnect is blocking the call, that means suspending the client and sending a packet to the server saying that the connection is no longer needed. And when the server gets the packet, it also issues the disconnect service request of its own, that is acknowledging the client and releasing the connection. Next, we are going to discussing about the topic relationship of services to protocol. So we know that a service is a set of operation that a layer provided to the layer above it. So the service defines what operations the layer is prepared to perform on behalf of its users, but it says nothing all about how these operations are implemented. So it hides the implementation details. So a service is related to an interface between two layers. So the lower layer being considered as the service provider and the upper layer being considered as a service user. So what is a protocol? A protocol is a set of rules governing the format and meaning of packet or the messages that are exchanged by the peer entities within a layer. And the entities use protocols to implement their service definitions. And in this figure, you can see that there are layer K, K plus 1 and layer K minus 1. And the entities in layer K implement a service used by layer K plus 1. And the layer K may uses the services of layer K minus 1 in order to provide its services. And in this figure, you can see the user interact with a service through a service access point. So, here we have two users, user A and user B, and the users are interact with one service provider. So we can say that the service provider is distributed over several hosts, or we can say that the service provider is distributed over several users, and this interaction between a user and a service providers are expressed by using primitives. And these primitives are an abstract representation of the interaction between a user and a service provider. So this figure shows the how a user interact with a service through a service access point.